Welcome to your weekly love scope. This is the Peace Dealer, and I'm unveiling this new weekly service that I will be providing free on YouTube right here for y'all. So the way this works is I will kind of cover the flow of Venus and kind of channel her wisdom, but I will also be pulling tarot cards for each of the zodiac signs. In order for you to get the full message, you actually want to listen to the cards for all 12 signs because they apply to you as well. Because you have all the signs in your zodiac chart. But if you listen to the card for your moon, rising, and sun, those will be the main lessons for you. I do want to say this is the last week that Venus will be in Cancer. So what you've been developing is the sincerity of your love. What you've been learning is what intense realizations are necessary for you to express your love from a deeper place. And a very important lesson when it comes to love is regaining the need for it, regaining the love of depth. We as a people have fallen so out of touch with what love truly is that we take for granted our presence until one of us are gone and we lose someone, that it can have us take for granted the psychic connections that we share with others. So as Venus is in Cancer, and as it will be for the remainder of this week, really sit in meditation and really allow yourself to feel the chords and the vibes of who sticks out to you. As Venus trines Chiron, you're going to be able to heal and feel very divinely into sacred connections you share with others. So when you go deep into meditation, you want to feel who is attached to your heart and really slowly work out whether you cut those cords and release them or you hold on to them. Because with Venus in Cancer, you can infuse deeper love with the instances, or rather the experiences, that will trigger conflict, because there's the opposition to Pluto and the square to Jupiter, and as it's squaring Uranus now, will test how radically you can express your feelings with courage, even though they will be awkward AF. This is going to be awkward as hell, but it's going to show who has the courage to love through that awkwardness. So really keep this in mind, because there's a lot of positivity sparking. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is new love, especially if you're in an existing relationship, a new expression of this love in positive and vibrant ways. So I really do invite each and every one of you to be more bold in your expression and not be afraid to embarrass yourself, if that means just expressing how you feel, because a little bit will go a long way this week. And really trust your intuition on people who you feel connections to. Don't keep it to yourself. Open up about them. It's less about being right and more about stimulating this energy and generating this energy. So keep that in mind. And the card that I have for Aries is the High Priestess, once again urging you to trust your intuition and to be very mindful, once again, of course, of what your dreams and the synchronicity train you're riding is keying you into. Really trust the signs, because they're trying to piece together a full understanding of how to follow your heart. Taurus, the card that I have for you is the Temperance card. So you could really rest assured that there's divine support in the works to balance the lifestyles of you and other people who are significant to you, so that you can invest more important time together and so that you won't have influences getting in the way of each other. Temperance card is a soulmate card, but it's kind of urging you to be open to differences between you and this person so that you can make more of a cohesive whole than to really conflict. Gemini, we have the Two of Cups. So this week, you're going to really bond very deeply with someone. If you're single, this is going to be a week where you actually establish a firm partnership. Gemini's in existing partnerships, this is going to really have you reconfirm these soul ties. But this is where Gemini, you're going to really have an encounter with your soulmate and probably establish something long lasting. So, congratulations. Cancer, for you, this week we have the Chariot card. So, love for you is going to involve great victory, and this is going to really mark an ascension that will allow you to bring your greater self into the connections that you harness. But the Chariot is saying you're the winner, Cancer. So you're going to be in a very profound position to beat any competition. And you need to bring that swagger with you as you approach anyone you really want. Leo, the card we have for you is the Five of Wands. So don't necessarily let a lack of self-esteem get in the way of your mojo. I doubt self-esteem will be the issue as far as just petty squabbles. You have to work with differences in any relationships to get through what you're going through. Otherwise, you'll get caught up in stuff that just doesn't matter. Be weary of any competition. You are royal. You don't have to fight for anyone's attention. Virgo, the card that I have for you is you, the Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo card. This is saying that in any engagements you share with people, you want to be consistent. That's all that's necessary. That's all you want as well. You being consistent, you being reliable is all that's needed to keep what you have working in your favor, especially if you're talking to someone. That's all bringing out those positive attributes for you will work positively. But I kind of see this as someone who mirrors this in you, which will be pretty positive. Could be like drawing in a twin of some sorts. Libra, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this week, you want to be patient. Don't rush anything that comes to love. You might want an answer from somebody. You might want some intel, and just give them time, because this person in particular needs some time to assess stuff. You need time to assess stuff and kind of determine whether someone's really on board or not with where you're going, and you're going to come into some new information. So just kind of assess all that comes in. You'll be able to move forward with a decision next week. But for now, don't rush anything. Give people the time they need to really gather themselves. Scorpio, for you, we have the Nine of Swords. So you're dealing with a lot of depression and mental anxiety. Know that you cannot do a single thing about most of what you're worried about. And this is why this has your head buried in worry, because some of these are things you can't put in the back burner. Know that burying your head in them is not going to help at all. And I have to let you know, because you're still going to be worried about these things. You're still going to let depression get in the way of you opening up to experiences. Know that you have every right to be worried about what you're worried about, but you can journal this and alchemize this negative energy positively just with your intention. Although the Nine of Swords is very dark, know that this is the darkest before dawn card. Next week we can see positive cards, but you're processing a negative realization of the shade people don't want to own up to. So don't beat yourself up for that. There's a lot that you may feel guilty for, but it's not your place to. Hopefully this will help you take some ease off of any negative mental turmoil. Sagittarius, the card that I have for you is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is speaking of you gaining financial flow, but in terms of relationship, you actually being able to give and take and exchange gifts with someone special. If you go out with someone, go Dutch. Don't split the bill. Kind of take make it on you and make the next meal on them. You want to establish intimacy in the way you both kind of share resources, because doing this will subconsciously engender a closer connection with you and your love interest or current partner. Aquarius, we also have the Five of Wands for you as well. And I see this as interesting that we got for your opposite sign, Leo, because this is highlighting a very important need for you to make your needs and concerns heard. But there might be some petty dealings and squabbles that get in the way of this. So don't feel like you need to fight for your right to have attention. Just be mindful, know that people are out for their egos right now. And it's less about what they can do for you and more about how they can conquer you. So keep that in mind. It's not necessarily bad. You might want to wait a week for the energy to chill. But yeah, you can take advantage of this passionate energy as well because it is fire. And Pisces, the card that we have for you is the Chariot too. So similar to Cancer, you're going to be riding forth into victory. This is the you got no competition card, so you can pull anyone you want. All right, especially if you're in a relationship, this will help you resolve certain issues that might have blocked you in relationships. The card that I have for everyone is the Four of Swords, and I do have the Four of Wands here, so that's 44 twin flames. You can look to love kind of giving you a great sense of relaxation instead of stress, and look to meditation, restore your mind, as the more calm of mind and focus you can really come to with these situations, the better. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this love reading. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I'll definitely keep this up. And until next time, peace.